Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Way by Burwood auction here in the beating heart of Burwood East. By way of introduction, my name is G Chen. I'll be auctioneer today. Joining me, we've got a team of Ray White Burwood here to assist you every step of the way, especially a selling agent, myself, and the whole team of Ray White Burwood. We're here to help. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask one of our agents here today. Well, folks, on behalf of the team of Ray White Burwood, we'd like to thank our vendors for going onto the market with us and select Ray White Burwood as a selling agent, and also all the trust and the support they've had for us in the past many weeks' time. And to you, the lucky buyer, I would like to say congratulations in advance. All the best of luck with your bidding endeavors here today. Well, folks, the property we're selling today is formerly known as a Certificate of Title Reference Volume 08311, Folio 156, with all the improvements also no better to you and myself and the mailman as number 9 Joan Crescent in the heart of Burwood East. Today's auction, folks, will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions are made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide a fine for such a conduct. The auction rules permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can place a vendor bid. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. And most importantly, folks, the auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting the bid or on offer after the property's been knocked down to the successful purchaser. So once the property goes selling, sold, the property will be deemed as sold, and I will take absolutely no late bids. So even if you do have more money to offer for this property beyond this point here, buyers, I will not be able to take it. So please be advised, buyers, bid strong, bid loud, be proud, and most importantly, folks, bid to the absolute upper limit of your capacity to give yourself every opportunity to secure your dream real estate for many decades to come. Today we'll sign a cash on a conditional contract, which there will be no cooling off period and no buyer's conditions, and the successful purchaser's obligations are simply twofold. Firstly, pay a humble 10% deposit, and secondly, the remaining balance will be payable within the settlement period, of which is 30, 60 or 90 days. We're giving you plenty of opportunity to organize a transaction just so that you can be with full confidence here today. By bidding here today, buyers, you didn't have read and understood all the relevant documents, terms and conditions, and I'll simply take your silence as an all clear, and we're all good to go. Any questions, I'll send one of our agents to help you out. Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's take a look at this fine piece of real estate here. We talk about location, when we talk about amenities, when we talk about capital growth, knockdown and rebuild, renovation, extension, move straight in. Number 9, Jones Crescent, ticks all of your boxes. Here are some of the facts on 588 square meters of premium land, no big trees that stands in the way, no easements that stands in the way, ladies and gentlemen. You can unleash your imagination here. This is north here, north facing backyard. This is perfect. This is the perfect orientation as where a very good sized block, a full block as well. The main house is in the very good bonds. Nice and cozy with 3 bedrooms plus a bedroom / study, nicely renovated kitchen and bathrooms. You can move straight in or do some updates if you like. Oversized garage towards the side of the property as well. Ducted heating, split system, cooling, shutter blinds, LED lights, timber flooring, polished as well. Unleash your imagination here. You can move straight in, rent it out, renovate it, or extend it, or ultimately speaking, if you like to do some knockdown and rebuilds, ladies and gentlemen, you can do that. This is the center hub of convenience here, and that's what makes our area the true blue chip location of the southeastern corridor. This is one of the most highly sought after locations in Burwood East. Quiet street, beautiful streetscape, beautiful neighbors here as well. Local buses on Hawthorne Road, trams on Burwood Highway, Blackburn Station just on Blackburn Road, the local shops over there as well. The Forest Hill Chase Shopping Centre, Burwood Brickworks, Box Hill, Glen Waverley, Doncaster, even Cheston, not too far away. This is the center hub of convenience here. If you draw a 10-kilometer radius circle, buyers, you have all the major amenities and landmarks here, major freeway access as well, buyers. Well, again, buyers, you've seen what happened in the marketplace. Just about 20 minutes ago, another property in this street sold for $1.3 million. The interest rate is historically low, and it's probably going to be kept low for the foreseeable future, buyers. The clearance rate should be back at 70%, 80%, 90% or even more. It's only going to be a matter of time before you face with even more competition in the marketplace. I hear buyers telling me how they missed out on one property after another, how they missed out on auctions. But today, buyers, We've got a very fine piece of real estate here for your competition. Well, you've seen it, you've liked it, buyers. Now it's time for you to buy it. I call for an opening bid, open an offer to get an auction underway here. What? 901 million. Thank you for bidding, sir. Ma'am, welcome to the auction. Here, below one is for you. $1 million I have here now. Hey, $1 million now. Let's go for $25,000 on the rise. $1,025,000 will be our next call. Will be our next call. Hey, $1 million. Fairly bid an offer here. $1,025,000. 25, can I say? I call for $25,000 on the rise. $1 million I have here. I got the first below one and also have the second one for the winner. I hope you stick to the very end. And $1 million I have here now. Hey, $1 million now. Calling for $1,025,000 on the rise. 25 is what I call. Hey, $1 million I have here. At $1 million now going, what's the call now? At $1 million. Looking for 25. Second call now. At $1 million I have here. Third. And final call here. All done. $5,000. Take 25. 25. 1,025,000. Good to see you and welcome back. At 1,025,000. Here's your competition, guys. What do you say? Flex your auction muscles. At $1,025,000 I have here now. At $1,025,000 on my left here, looking for 25,000 again on the rise. At $1,025,000 now at $1,050,000, 50 on the nod, yes or no? At $1,025,000 I have at $1,050,000. At $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000, $1,075,000. Let's go for 75 and see what happens now to $1,050,000 I have here. Here goes. What's now at $1,050,000 second? At $1,025,000 third. And final call. All done. 25,000 more. 75. At $1,075,000, 1.1. Let's go for 1.1. See what happens. At $1,075,000. At $1,075,000 on my right here to place in the arena. 1.1 straight back just in the nick of time. At $1,100,000 now to 1.1 at 25. Let's go for 25. $1,100,000 now. At $1.1 million. At $1.1 million, not excluding everyone in the crowd. Anyone can bid here. At $1,100,000. 1.1. At 1.1 at 25, just on the nod. 1.1, 25. How about that? At $1,100,000. 25,000? 1,125,000. 25 at 50. Let's go for 50. 1.125. No brainers price here. Just remind you, $1,125,000 center hub of convenience in the central Burwood location here. You just won't go wrong. You can't beat location, buyers. You just can't beat location at $1,125,000. Here it goes now. What's the call? At $1,125,000 second. At 1.1 and 25,000 third. And final call. All done. All finished. All silent here. At $1,125,000. 50. Let's go for 50,000. What do you say? Let's go for 50 on the nod. Just give me the nod here. Two places in the arena here. At 1.1 to 25. At 1.1 and $25,000. Anyone here? Any interest from this crowd here? At 1.1 at 25. At 1.1 at 25. 1.1 at 25, guys. 1.14. Let's go for 15. 1.15. Let's go for 10. And let's send the same courtesy over to everybody else. At 1,150,000. At 1.15. At 1.15 and 6. Let's go for 6. What do you say? I can take 10s from you guys. At $1,150,000. At 1.15. At $1,150,000 I have here. At $1.15 million now. At 1.15. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 10. What do you say? 10? 10. 1.16. At 1.16 now. At 1,160,000. 70 on the nod. At 1.16. At $1,160,000. 70. Can I say? At 1.16. At $1.16 million now. Just remind you, ladies and gentlemen, 588 square meters of premium location here. When was the last time you find a property with no big trees that stand in your way? That's low site cost. And if you want to extend it, renovate it, do whatever you like, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that you definitely not go wrong here. $1,160,000. Let's go for $10,000 on the rise. 1.16 now. Here it goes. once the call at $1,160,000. Second call now at $1,160,000. Third and final call, all done, all finished, all silent here at $1,160,000, 1.16. I'll take $10,000 from here onwards at 1.16 now. At 1.16. 1.16 now, Jimmy, you're holding the bid. At $1,160,000. At 1.16. At 1.16 now, taking tens. Here comes the phone. Here comes on the market and selling, playing for keeps now. The property will be yours, guys, if there are no further business offers. At $1,160,000 today, we're going to be selling now. We're going to be selling now. At $1,160,000, let's go for $10,000 on the rise. At $1,160,000, going for tens or five if you like. $1,160,000. At $1.16 million, playing for keeps now. The property will be yours if there are no further bids or offers here. At 1.16. At 1.16. At $1.16 million now, taking tens anywhere at all. At 1.16. At $1,160,000. At 1.16. At 1.16. 1.1. 5,000. 1.16 and 50. 1.165. Let's go for another $10,000 on the rise. How about that? At $1,165,000. At 1.165, I recommend a strong and knockout bid just to kick them out. At $1,165,000. At 1.165, taking fives or tens anywhere at all. At $1.165,000 now. At $1,100,000 more. 5,000 more? Yep. 1.17. At 1.17. At $1,170,000. At 1.17. At 1.17, let's go for another $5,000 on the rise. You know it. 5,000, 1.75, 75 and 80, 80, 1.18, at 10,000, 1.85, $1,185,000.
1.19.
1.19, at 1,190,000, 1.2, let's go for 1.2. 1.2, thank you. At $1,200,000. At 1.2. At 1.2, here's social proof here. I recommend go for 10,000. Let's go for a knockout bid. At 1.2 million.
5,000.
1.205. 1,205. At 1.205. At $1,205,000 now. At 1.2 and 5,000. Any interest from this side? The far side as well. $1,205,000. 1.205 at 1,205, 1.210. How about that? 1,210,000. We're gonna knock it down here, ma'am. Make no mistake. Fair warning now. At 1,205,000. Here it goes once now. At $1,205,000. Second call at $1,205,000. Third and final call. All done, all finished, all silent here. 1,210. 1.21.
10,000.
1.22. At 1,220. 1.22. At 1.22 now. At $1,220,000. At 1.22. 1.23. Let's go for another 10. What do you say, ma'am? Yes or no? At 1,220,000. At 1.22, jump back in tens. What do you say, guys? In or out? 1,220,000. Haven't forgotten about you this side here. Yes or no? No? I'll come back to you 4 more times. At $1,220,000. At 1.22, you're holding the 1.22, 888.
Yeah.
Would you like to go for 1.2, $1,220,888? Let's try to keep integer numbers. How about that? At $1,220,888. I recommend going for 1.23.
1.225.
1.225. $1,225,000. At $1,225,000 now. At $1,225,000. At 1.225 going once the call. At $1,225,000. Second call now at 1.225. Third and final call. Are you absolutely certain? All done? All finished? All silent here? Bear with me. What do you like? What do you say, ma'am? $1,226,000. 30? Let's go for 30. How about that?
1.23.
1.23. At $1,230,000. At 1.23. At $1.23 million now. At 1.23. At 1.23. At 1.23. At $1,230,000. I'm so sorry I'm dragging on, guys. As the auctioneer, I am doing my job. I have to make sure that this... Sorry? 2,000 more? 1,232,000.
1.24.
1.24. At 1,240,000. At $1,240,000 now. At 1.24. At 1.24. At 1.24 and 2,000, like your usual strategy. If you'd like to go for another 2, let's go for 2. What do you say? Go for 2. You've been doing great this far. Don't give up on $2,000. You never know if that's their last bid or not. At 1,240,000, just to confirm the bid, 1.24. At 1.24, let's go for 2,000, 5,000, or 1,000 if you like. At 1,240,000. At 1.24, here it goes once now. At $1,240,000. Second call at $1,240,000. Third and final call. All done, all finished, all silent, selling, in or out. Give just $1,000. If you win by 1. If you lose, you don't lose anything. Simple logistics. 1,240,000. Please bear with us, sir. At 1,240,000. At 1.24. Even not even just 1. 2,000. 1.242. 1.25.
So it's 2,000 more, right?
2,000 more. 1,242,000. 1.242. At $1,242,000.
1,000.
43. Down in 1,000s. I like that. 43. 43. Let's go for 44. 44, can I say? At 1,243,000. At 1,243,000. Ma'am, jump back in 1. Remember what I said. If you lose, you don't lose anything. At 1,243,000. At 1.243. At 1.44. 50. Let's go for 1.25. End the game. Call it off.
1,000.
1,000. 45. 45. 1.2 and 45. 1.2 and 45,000. 45 now. 1.2 and 45. Let's go for 1.25. Guys, what do you say? You've been calling me for at least 5 times. We've been having a lot of discussion on the phone. You're here to purchase a property. Your real estate search can restart tomorrow or end today. Ma'am, it is your call here. 1,000, 46, 50. Let's go for 50, guys. Let's go
1,000.
for 1,047. 47. At 1.2 and 47. At 1.2 and 47. They're holding the bid. The property was yours 10 seconds ago. Now it's not. Would you like to take it back? 1.2 and 47. 1.2 and $47,000 now. I'm going to knock it down here. Clock is ticking. Fair warning market. Have we got your best here? At $1,247,000 going once. 48. 48.
1.25.
1.25. Thank you. 1,250,000. 1.25. 1.25. 1.25 now. Let's go for another 1,000. We're at 1.25 already. Who cares? $1,250,000 now. At 1.25, 1,000. 1,000. Let's go for 1. Let's go for 1. $1,250,000. 1. What do you say? $1,000. $1,250,000 now. I'm going to call it down now at 1,250,000. Here it goes. Last chance here. Once, twice, third, final call. All done, finished, all silent here, selling. Fair warning down market. We are selling. I need to know, Kimmy, Jimmy, I need to 500 down in 500s. $1,250,500 and a half.
500.
551. 51. We're at 51 now. We're at 51. 1.2 and 51. $1,251,000. 1.2 and 51. Still no? Thank you. 1,251,000. 1.2 and 51. 1.2 and $51,000. 1.251. What do you say? Is that a yes or no? Jimmy, I know you're good at persuading. I need to know. Out. 100%. Looks like you're beating all your competition. That was decisive. $500. Looks like you're beating all your competition here at 1,250,000. Here it goes now. Last chance. Once, twice, third. Final call. Selling. Selling. Absolutely out. Absolutely out. Thank you and welcome to Burwood East here. And we are sold. Congratulations to Burwood. Well, commiserations to the underbidders. If you'd like to recreate a fantastic result, Ray White Bill was looking forward to having a conversation with you regarding maximizing the value of your property as well. Have a great afternoon. Bye.